Memories of working with Terry Taylor.
Oh, man. The Red Rooster, you mean? No, we don't go there. Terry's all right, man. He had his nose up too far, Bill's ass too far, but that's the way Terry plays. Terry plays the GQ guy that wants to be the office boy that does it by rubbing his nose up somebody's ass. The guy has a lot of talent, had a lot of talent. Didn't work for him in WWF, though. Red Rooster kind of busted him off in the chops, man. Kind of told Terry, right? If Terry didn't hear that warning shot, he should have never heard of, anything else in the rest of his life.
Right.
Because that was telling him, Terry, your nose up the ass don't work up here. See what it got you? It got you the Red Rooster. Because for Terry Taylor, that whole character was exactly the complete opposite of what that young man would ever be. I mean, he wanted to slice his throat every night. Right. And we loved it.
There's a big rib on him, basically.
Yes, of course it was, because he tried to put his nose up their ass. Right. And then, this isn't a kid's game up here, Terry. He's trying to play GQ like I'm one of the movers and shakers. And the whole thing with Terry Taylor being in Mid-South was a joke. Dusty Rhodes was trying to get rid of him out in Charlotte. Right. So he told Bill Watts that he had just a guy to help him run his company. Because Terry put his nose up so far up Dusty's ass, Dusty got tired and got hemorrhoids and couldn't get over it. He had to ship him out to Bill. Because he pulled a rib on Bill. Right. Well, see, the ribs don't ever stop, man. Right. So Terry comes out there, now he's Bill Watts' GM. Well, he's GM, all right. He GM'd himself right out of a damn company. That's another thing, Bill. What happened to your company? You was damn successful. Oh, never mind. Which one? Oh, well, there was the Kim Mantell thing. We don't go there. But, well, not that one either. We've had a rough time, Willie. Damn, so damn good that your company goes under. I mean, what kind of wrestling business? I thought you knew a lot about wrestling, Bill. Not enough to keep it afloat.
What are your memories of working with Jim Duggan?
Excellent.
In Mid-South.
We're good buds, man. And
right.
I didn't work much with him. Worked around him. Worked on the same card, but as far as wrestling each other, we didn't do much of it.
Right. What's your memories of the angle with Dark Journey and Dick Slater?
Sweet memories. There's one of those sexual harassment cases. Oh, sorry, Bill. Didn't mean to go there. There's a dark journey down that road. Oh, didn't mean to go there either. Careful. Slater and I, there was always a little underlying problem there. You guys don't know about it. I ran into a young lady in South Carolina, in Myrtle Beach, a few years before I was working in Charlotte, and fell in love. Not until a very much later in the game, until I was hopelessly in love and about ready to ask the girl to marry me, did I find out that it was Dick Slater's ex-wife, which seemed to cause problems. I don't understand why. If it's your ex-wife, then you two have made a decision to go your separate ways. And I was a single man, and it was an honest relationship, a love relationship, and there wasn't anything to laugh about there. But Slater took it personally. So it was always exciting to be in the ring with Dickie, because I didn't really know if he was going to zing one in or zing one out. Right. And Dickie's been known to do that from time to time. There was a car wreck. He was a little bit stranger after that. I always liked Dick Slater. I think he's tremendous talent. But that has nothing to do with that when you get to the personal part like that.
How did you come up with the DDT?
I was drinking. No. Actually, I was wrestling my main man, the Grappler. And we were in New Orleans. And we used to do a little series where I'd front face lock him. And we worked that front face lock, and he'd cram me back into the corner. The time I finished was a knee lift. Right. And he'd work me back into the corner, boom, and fight him back out in the middle of the ring, back down to the mat. We'd go, then he'd fight me back up to my feet, and we'd go at it again, and back into the corner again. And about the third time, I'd release. And when I'd release, he'd stagger back from this work, and then I'd catch him with that short knee lift, boom, take that bump by the rope, 1, 2, 5 foot on the rope. Oh my God, almost back to the hold. It's called working. Right. Something they don't know anymore. And one night he was pushing me back into that corner, and he stepped on my foot. And when he stepped on my foot, we fell. Wow. Boom. And people were, ah. Well, me being that young baby face, so friggin' embarrassed that somebody actually tripped me and I'd fallen. I zoomed to my feet like, well, I didn't fall, you know. Oh my God, and I looked down at Lenny, he's still out. He's out. He's out. Yeah. And they were like, ah. I went, oh, we may have something here. The beginning.
Cool.
And it just pisses me off that nobody knows how to do it yet. I see a million guys try, but they still don't understand what it's all about and how to do it.
Right.
And someday I guess I'll come take lessons. I don't know.
Are you speaking how to do the finish or
How to do that finish.
What about Scott Levy?
He didn't do it right.
Where'd you come up with the name, though?
That was from Poison, the government outlawed.
Oh, that's right.
The Avalon dealer, name about that long.
Right.
Supposedly poison for the brain. Scott Levy does a fine job, but they don't understand the mechanics of how I made it snap. They think it's because I jumped. It's not because I jumped. That's not what it's about. It was a pendulum swing with a leg. Pendulum, Scott. Pendulum, you should know that one. Roving, nevermore. I like Scott.
Scotty's cool.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.